Typical Sandy, too much information.
I did not expect to be leading the speeches, I've got to say this, but I am so pleased to see so many people here. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, I'm cutting. And I've known Sandra with Russell and I, we go way back with Sandra. We grew up in Horsham with her. I've known her for 45 years. Russell about 40 years. That's a long time.
You're not that old.
I know, it's hard to believe. But what I want to tell you is that a lot of the qualities that we love about Sandra, she has demonstrated from a very early age. One is her styling, which we all know and love. And I've got to say, I remember growing up with Sandra and she could rock an outfit, whether it be a Fonzie t-shirt, a poodle perm, all while riding a chopper, BMX. And I remember her, I think I first remembered Sandra standing out to me when I was grade 3, when we did our Holy Communion. She almost out-blinged the Italians, and that is very hard to do. One other of Sandra's qualities that we all know and love is her ability to bring people together, like all of us here. In Sandra's world, nobody's allowed to be on their own. So a lot of people here will possibly be one of these, but Sandra has the capacity to, when she goes out in a group, she sees anybody sitting by themselves, doesn't matter where they might have just, come from Hollywood or recently released on parole, she will bring them into the fold, thrust a glass of champagne and there's a selfie, and then next minute they're staying for the weekend. And that's Sandra. That's what we know and love about her, ability to just go up to anybody and include them in everything. And I particularly remember one occasion where this all started, and I think part of this is to do with Carol, I think, brought this on. Carol would do this as well, her sister. But where Jude, who's here tonight, and Sandra and I, in Horsham, there was not much to do. So we would just drive around because we didn't have a licence and Jude drove. So we would just do laps around Horsham. And there was one young Mormon who was recently in the country and he wasn't supposed to be out of eyesight of his fellow Mormons, but Sandra thought, he's coming with us. So she kidnapped him and he drove around with us for what I like to think is the most exciting 15 minutes of his life before he said, I've got to go back to where the other guys are. And we went back and there they were looking for him and they'd sent out an APB. So Sandra's friends and strays, which some of you might be, welcome. I'm sure the Mormon wishes he was here tonight, and we all love to be in Sandra's orbit, and I'd like to say I'm very grateful to be in her orbit because she is a beautiful dear friend and I love you to bits. And over to Russell, who's also been a dear friend of Sandra's for 40 years or so, even though he doesn't look it either.
I used to live next door to Sandra, and 40 years ago, we used to put on productions and shows for her parents.
And your mum.
And my mother, and we used to do a lot of ABBA concerts together, and she was my Anna to my Frida, weren't she?
No, I was Frida, you were Anna.
Oh, that's right, we still argue about this. This beautiful friend of mine has been a rock for 40 years, and that's the one thing that I love about Sandra more than anything. Once you're Sandy's friend, you're friends for life, which is absolutely beautiful. One of the classic memories I have of Sandra is Sandra's always been in charge of everything.
Bossy bitch.
As she likes to put it, a bossy bitch. We used to have this company when we were both 10 called Bags and Bags. And she was the managing director of Bags and Bags. President, and her name was Moz. And my name was Helena, and we took dictation.
You were my secretary.
And one of the classic memories of Sandy was the night that I asked her to be my girlfriend. Now, for those of you who know me,
He doesn't like girls, really.
I don't like girls.
But you were in love with me, and you said, when the stars align, I love you, and I went, no.
It was very deflating. Anyway, she's a beautiful girl, and as Cuddy says, whether you're lifelong friends or strays, she's just wonderful. And it's great to see so many people here celebrating Sandra's 50th birthday, and she's just a lovely girl, and I'm sure everybody in the room loves her as much as we do. And she's an absolute spunk.
So, I'm Laurie. Hi, everyone. I'm here to represent all of the old crew. So, everybody here, can you put your hand up if you knew Sandy from when she arrived in WA and to when she met Paul? Put your hand up. Woo! You are officially old crew, and I'm here to speak and represent you tonight. Sandy Originals, the original and the best.
Oh no, careful.
So all you young whippersnippers, just pipe down for a sec. So when we were old crew, we were poor, and we were looking for boys or girls and drinks and fun, but man were we poor. So Sandy and I used to wear our $5 red tops with our black pants and our red lipstick. And we used to make chicken pasta for 10 with one piece of chicken, chopped real small, and this ginormous big bowl of pasta. And we made it go far because we had love. Things that make me think of Sandy is that there's always room for one more, which is what Cuddy and Russ was saying just a minute ago. She'll talk to a brick wall if you let her, and she loves the oldies. She loves feeding all of us. She loves feeding me. She loves her chicken twisties.
The next day.
Her and I both suffer from Catholic guilt on a Sunday morning when we can't quite remember what it was that we said. Right. She loves dancing. She loves falling asleep at people's parties. She's also been known to fall asleep at the pub. And growling at them when they don't have any cheese. If you like Sandy, you need to love cheese. She'd rather go to the Shanghai markets for some noodles than go to the fanciest restaurant in Perth. And can we talk about the clothes? Oh my God. Can we talk about the clothes?
The belts.
Does she have belts? Does she have jeans? Does she have bags? Does she have shoes? Sunglasses, jewellery, oh my God. But what she's got all of us here is love and friends. She can make you feel like you're the only person in the room, and you're a testament to all of the people here tonight are a testament to that. So we love you. Happy birthday. And on Sandy's behalf, I'd like to remind you all, she's not 50. Not until tomorrow.
Sandra dear, it's an honour to be here for your 50th. You come in with your whole tan Horsham and all the lovely times we used to have in Horsham. Never forgotten you're the best friend forever and your parents.
Thank you, Jude. Hang on. Deb has to say a couple of words before Paul. Crazy. Deb. Oops. Deb.
Nearly said it.
Deb Gilmartin, come up now. Deb, it's never a party without you saying a few words.
Okay, I'll make this quick.
Oh yeah, sure.
Everybody here, I think you'll agree with me, Sandy's the most genuine person you could ever meet and the most generous person. When you've got something going on in your life that's not so good, she's the first person to step up and offer a hand. And when you're having a party, she's the first person to step up and say, I'll be there. So she's flexible and she's reliable. And I think you'll all agree she's a really good friend.
So yeah, it's my turn. About time. Yeah, I get a gig. Yeah, look, it's all been said, but encapsulated. But I'd just like to add a few things. When I met Sandy, you know, that was probably the best thing that ever happened. Well, not probably, it was the best thing that ever happened to her. And I'm so lucky that she's part of my life. She comes from a beautiful family. I love them all. It's just, you know, I've acquired not just Sandy, but the family. And of course, I've acquired all the friends that go with Sandy. That goes beyond a doubt. It's not like I can't acquire friends, but it's just not a hobby of mine, that's all.
It needs a bit of help.
Yeah, it's, you know, I'm quite busy without friends, so, you know, but, you know, friends are okay occasionally. But, you know, you're a fantastic group of people, and the fact that you're all here sharing Sandy's special day is fantastic. Yeah, it's all been said. So, look, I've got something that I just wanted to add, which is a little special something that I was going to say to Sandy.
Put your glasses on, Paul.
Yeah, mate. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a good name. An angel's smile is what you sell. Shopping is your first love, the story I tell. Credit card debt got a hold of me, but as your financier, I'll set them free. Oh no, she's found PayPal. Yeah. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can stop her once the bargain's begun. Shop till you drop, till the rope's filled up. You just love a goodbye. I play my part and you play your game. You give love a good name. You give love a good name. It's 50 years since you were born. To make a great party, you were sworn. If there's a night that needs to be loud, just call on Sandy's, rent a crowd. Oh, she's a party gun. Oh, if the 80s are on, no one can doubt that Sandy's all fun. Dance through the dark till your legs go lame. You give love a good name. I play my part and you get you home. You give love a good name. You give love a good name. When Sandy's asked about her work, she says she spends all week at BD Park. That's Pump Attack and CX Works. Her fit toned body, one of my perks. Oh, she's a gym machine. Oh, an activewear queen, shaming most men in the group class domain. Live till it hurts, you're one strong dame. You give love a good name. I play my part and you play your game. You give love a good name. You give love a good name. Last verse.
It's Paul.
Her hobby is collecting friends, and to this task she knows no ends. But if a friend to Sandy you are, Shot through the heart, you move away, you give love a good name. I play my part and you play your game, you give love a good name. Shot through the heart and you're to blame, you give love a good name. I play my part and you play your game, you give love a good name. You give love a good name. You give love a good name.
Thanks, Sam.
No worries, mate. Come on, Sandy. Reach it up. Come on.
Follow up with that, really. All I can say is wow, and I've got the best husband ever, and how lucky am I? And I've got to say a huge thank you to Beatty Park, my gym for 16 years. Jeff, who's amazing. I love Jeff. Jeff is like, he's made it happen. He's amazing. We love Jeff. And the girls in the kitchen, behind the bar, and Steve and Emma and all the girls, honestly amazing. I can't believe I've got all these beautiful friends in one room at one time. And I can't believe my two brothers and sister are here at the same time. And several nieces as well. I can't believe it. It's amazing. Thank you all for coming, and thank you especially the people that have travelled. I'm blown away. I can't believe it. I didn't really expect anyone over East to come over. I'm flabbergasted, honestly. I can't believe it. And all my friends, old and new, I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Woohoo! Give it up for Sandy. Well done, Sandy. I'll hand you back over to the band now. Thanks, guys, for